I prefer an S grip. You can also do a gable grip. Whatever arm is on the outside, that palm is facing up because we're going to need to use that elbow like a lever. Okay? So I'm in the front headlock. You don't have to go to 10-finger guillotine. If you find yourself in the front headlock, go directly for it. I need to get his arm as far to the other side as possible. Here. For two reasons. One, I'm going to go for a choke. So if my right arm is going to cut off this artery, I need his arm cutting off the other artery, just like any triangle choke. Okay? Just like any head and arm choke. So from here, I cut his arm across. Number two, it gives me a big, nice space here that I'm going to occupy. Couple things happen at the same time, and I cannot stress that enough. This happens at the same time. My right leg is going to come out here and then in across his body. My shin, I should say. My right knee, again, trace a line on my finger. It's going to come out this way and then in here, further compressing his arm against his neck. At the same time, I'm going to bring my grip to the outside here. So my knee's going this way, my grip is going this way. Has to be at the same time. If you get in position and your grip isn't in place, you got nothing, okay? So from here, I cut his arm across. I'm gonna try to do it as slowly as possible, but gravity being what it is, it's gonna be a little quick. My right knee comes from the outside and then in as I pull my grip across, okay? From here, don't pull back. You're gonna crunch. I'm choking with my right arm right now. I'm gonna crunch to my right. Here, for the seated Kata Gatame finish, okay? Again, my knee is going across his belly. I'm not pulling full guard on this A because it's kind of hard when we're both low. My left leg is over his back because in order for him to defend it, he jumps to the other side. If my leg is over his back, he's got nowhere to jump. At best, he can roll, in which case I mount him. Or he gives up his back, in which case I take the back. Some of you guys discovered that yesterday. Again, from here, from the front headlock, I'm going to cut his arm across, make a nice big space for myself, and compress that arm across his neck. My right leg swings out, and then in at the same time, I pull my grip out. Here. Everybody saw my hands go from here to here, right? Now I can feel my right arm is sealed tightly against his neck. I can feel that his arm is sealed tightly against the other side of his neck. My left leg goes across, and I don't sit back. I crunch to the side I'm choking as I squeeze my arms. Any questions? Be careful the path of your knee, the way your knee travels, because some of you guys were messing that up yesterday. And what's going to happen is, if you just try and sit back, you know, I'm here. If you just try and sit back, his arm's going to get caught like in between your legs and stuff, and you don't really quite have anything. You transition from there, but you're not going to be able to finish the Kata Gatame, the chupacabra. Any questions? All right, on three. 1, 2, 3.
Beck is on top with Ant on the bottom this time. I'd like for Beck to get his knees off the ground. That was very nice. That was textbook. I'd like to see him pull his arms through a little bit more, but other than that, that was smooth. The knees off the ground would be ideal. Okay, now he switches to the other side. Okay, grip looks pretty tight here. Let's see where he goes. It sits with the Kata Gatame. I really want him to pull the grip across here. I'm assuming he did. This arm looks pretty sealed to Anthony's neck. Goes that leg over? Yes, good. I would like to see. No, that's okay. I was worried that his armpit was too far off his opponent, the back of his opponent's neck. But that was pretty good. I had no complaints about that one. I'll run it back. Oh, so skipped way too far forward. Sorry, guys. Run it back here. Nice. Pretty good. Nas on top. I forget who else is. Oh, the Steve's on top. I'm sorry. And other Steve's on the bottom. So runs for the Katagatame. Very nice. His grip is a little bit. Okay, so we see his grip come apart here. Still got a chin strap grip here. He might be able to salvage it, or he might be able to finish with the chin strap, or take the back, depending on the situation. Let's see how it plays out. Takes it back. Not a bad option. Fritz turn to attack on this one. Starts on front headlock. Knees off the ground. Very good. Gets the grip through into looks like a 10-finger grip. Hits through. There we go. I'd like to see your left leg. Okay, I was about to say I'd like to see your left leg a little bit more over. Very good. Yep, I think literally just told her that. Yeah. Again, your biggest danger is, let me go back and look at it. Your biggest danger, not biggest danger, but one of the things your opponent can do is to hop over to the other side here. Again, they want their head on one side of the body, legs on the other side of the body to prevent from getting choked, or even think about side control. creating cross pressure. If your body's like this, your opponent's head is here, their legs are over here for a reason. If your body was like this and your head and legs are on the same side and your arms draping over them, it's not a very good method of control. Same thing here. We want their head and their body on the same side. Move it forward. So they restart. Better angle this time. Okay. I had a complaint about her grip, but she fixed it, so that's okay. Opens up, knee through, over. That is very nice. Look how high her armpit is on her opponent's neck here. All that force going into your opponent's neck, and Antoinette can't pop her head out. Very good. And you could see her physically like crunching. Oh, that's a box. Crunching to the side. I'm gonna run it back one more time. Pulls the grip through. Excellent. And that 10 finger grip. Yep. Opens up that space, slides through. Beautiful. That is textbook. That's how it's done. Antoinette on top. Brit on the bottom. Ooh, that was a smooth entry. But I'd like to see her pull her grip through a little bit more. Other than that, it was pretty good. Let's see if she makes any adjustments for the second go round. Here, starting in the front headlock. Oh, maybe she's going for a 10 finger. Yep. I looked like her hands were a little bit horizontal. I couldn't see from this angle. But again, if you're going for the 10 finger, you should have what the wrestlers call a chin strap grip. But here, cuts the arm across. Beautiful. Nice entry. And again, I want to see her right knee making contact with Britt's belly the entire time, and that knee's in as far to the right as possible. Let me go back. Let me see what the left leg was doing. Yep, left leg is correct. That knee needs to be across the belly. Her hips need to be up off the ground. All that force going into your opponent's neck is what we're looking for. Be smooth. No complaints here. Run it again. Just the grip. Pulls it across. Slides through. Let's see if she makes the adjustment with the right leg. No. So much space. Look at all this space here. This leg's got to be attached. Whilst your opponent is free to like walk this way or turn or whatever. Keep that sealed. Denise on top, Brit on the bottom here. Denise, I'm sorry, Antoinette on the bottom. Denise opens it up. Oh, okay. Let's see what went wrong there. So she opens it up. Right knee comes through. Everything looks good so far, but we can't see exactly what went wrong. But assuming what happened was her armpit, for lack of a better word, slid that way, allowing Antoinette to raise her head up this way. Okay, so again, when you're finishing the choke, try not to pull back so much as you are crunching towards the side that has the choke, just like you would on a guillotine. You go back like this, your opponent's head has a greater chance of popping out. Boom. Denise on top, Brit on the bottom here. She's having trouble getting that grip. Looks like she sealed the arm across. There we go. Big space through. I'd like to see her pull her grip through a little bit more next time, but I think I'm just nitpicking at this point. Not bad at all. Here. Oh, good 10 finger. I couldn't see the grip on that one, but I thought she was going for the seated Kata Gatame. She came back center, pulled the 10 finger, aka the chupacabra as we've been calling it. Goes to the other side this time. Opens up that space, left knee through, arm looks tight, sealed. Yes, crunch this side. Beautiful. Ladies are killing it. We run it back one more time. Pulls it through, big space. I'd like to see, okay, as she's inserting her right knee, I think she's doing it. I just want to double check or double check with you guys. Make sure as your knee comes in, you are pulling your grip out here. That's going to seal, in this case, Denise's right arm right to Britt's neck. Yeah, looks like she's doing it. Very good. Denise on top, Beck on the bottom of this one. He starts in front headlock. Ooh, Beck sits back, recovers half guard. He needs to get an underhook, ideally. Not a bad escape. Again, from here, he should be digging that underhook and getting off the flat of his back. That was a good escape on his part. Denise still looks like she has a one-handed guillotine. Don't think she's able to finish. Ant on top, and Tanette on the bottom. That's not going to get confusing. Ant currently looking to dig that knee through. Also, he's got to get his grip tighter. Stop. from here, I don't know why I said stop. I'm not controlling it. We can see that he's clearly lost this thread here. Again, keep your shoulder on the back of their neck at all times. So let's see where it went south. Looking to get that knee through. His, you could see as he moves like back and forth, his arm is not tight to the back of her head, even before this. Yeah, look how much is moving. You can already see the nape of her neck. Yeah, she's gonna pop out right there. Reset, run it back. Here, that's a little bit better. That's much better. We could get that knee through. Oh, sorry. It's still not quite. Look, this is the tip of his knee, and we can clearly see that it's not on the outside of her tricep, that which would be over here. He's got to get this knee on the outside of the tricep so he could push that tricep through. Might be able to muscle it every now and then, but not a very secure choke. Going for the 10 finger again. I can't see if he laced his fingers. I want to say no, but I'm not sure. Sprawls, belly down, hands up. That's pretty good. Go again. And headlock gets the gable grip. Or not the gable grip. Slides the arm across. That's pretty good. Again, not too bad. I want to see this knee across the belly a little bit more. I like how he's on his right side. Got it on top, Denise on the bottom here, running the front headlock drill. Okay, what I said to her. From here, Denise looks like she's going to drag through escape. Oh, so that's the risk of the drag through escape where, let me rewind it. Actually, no, I'm just gonna let this play out. We're looking for it, unable to get it. I would start taking their back from here. Yeah, exactly. So the way for your opponent to defend that is to get their back, give up their back. The problem, I shouldn't say the problem, one of the dangers of the drag through escape is you're actually helping your opponent pull this arm across where they need to go here. So never just, I shouldn't say never, try not to just pull the arm this way. You're going to pull the arm that way. At the same time, you're rotating out this way, and your hand is attempting to cover their hip that way. Denise spots an opening. It's okay. Let's also, if you're going for the seated Kata Gatame, again, you don't want to just sit straight down. You want your knee to cut across this way. Two reasons. Number one, it gives you a lower body connection to their body, and it gets your knee on the outside of their tricep, pushing their arm across where it needs to go. Boom. Knee is not in the correct position here. It should be behind Denise's tricep, pushing her tricep this way even more. Here, we can see that Denise almost gets out. Again, the top of her knee should be on the back of Denise's tricep here. You can see Denise almost gets out. Okay, she kind of voluntarily put her arm back there because she's defending the choke. She does the right thing by defending, by turning her back, but obviously, that's not a great option either. So good job by both ladies. Nate on top and Ant on the bottom here. Let's see what happens. Nate in the front headlock. Doing a good job controlling and hits a sit through, gets a head outside single here. Snaps down. Oh, okay, let's look at that. It didn't end in a submission, but that was a great takedown. So heavy front headlock pressure by Nate and sits through here. Okay. His arm is on the inside here. I would not have it there because look, he's got no support. He's just going to flop down here. Leave one post. He needs to be posting that arm on the ground here. He's literally just like on like a backflopping onto the mat right now without a post, and that's exactly what happened. Boom. Here, still manages to control the single leg, so it turns into a head outside single here. I believe he gets to a standing position. Good. Still in front headlock. Not a danger of the choke. Nate snaps him down. I don't know if you saw that. And as beautiful setup by Nate. As Ant starts to build the base back up, Nate's gonna shoot right underneath him. Boom. Gets a leg. Gets a takedown. Very good. Nate's on top again, back on the bottom, running it. Back doing all sorts of action, trying to get out. Okay, so from here, we see his arm is not in the position it needs to be. As Denise was sitting back, with perfect angle right here. As Denise was sitting back for that Kata Gatame, we see her knee is not in the position. Again, assuming that this is the angle of Beck's knee, Denise's knee up of his arm, sorry. Denise's knee needs to be right here so it could push that tricep through. So let's see where it went wrong. She's here. Decently open gap right here. Her knee needs to slide this way. Beck manages to block it off. Gets his arm in the middle. She still might be able to finish from here. So right now, his arm is in between her legs here. She's squeezing for dear life. If I were Beck, I would try to flare that right arm out. Okay, she should transition to a guillotine. Oh, I guess it ended right there. Got Ant on the top, Beck on the bottom here, and attacking that front headlock, trying to get to the seated Katagatame position. Pulls the grip through. Okay, let's stop right there. Rewind it. Where'd my clicker go? Let's rewind it. Crucial mistake here. Do not go for the seated Katagatame. You can go for other things. I want to make that very clear. Do not go for the seated Katagatame if your knee is not on the outside of their tricep, pushing that tricep further in here. If their leg ends up in between your legs or outside of your legs, you got to switch to a guillotine or something else. So Ant goes here. Look, knee is in front of the tricep, not on the side of it, pushing it in. I don't know if you saw it, but Beck's arm was right there. Here. If Beck were defending this 100%, he'd probably grab that leg here. So I think I'm telling Anthony as much. Make sure that arm or that knee is seated across. Restart. It's that grip through. So far, so good. See, makes that adjustment. Nope. Again, same thing here. Did not confirm the arm here. If Beck has a chance, he's going to get his arm to the outside here. Now, you could switch to an arm in guillotine or something like that. Or Beck's going to have his arm here. You could switch to a no-arm guillotine or Bravo choke. They've been calling it a ninja choke lately. But you can't get the seated Katagatame here. The arm is not in the correct position. I'm definitely telling him that right now. Again, if your opponent falls like that, you get to get to the anaconda or something. There we go. That's the position I want to see. And now he's got to pull his grip across this way. Throw his left leg over. There we go. I'd like to see that knee further in across his belly so his opponent can't walk to this or has trouble walking to the side. This leg should be off the floor. Uh, get rid of these. This leg should be off the floor. His knee should be further inside. And in order to finish the choke, he should be crunching to that side and also lifting his hips off the floor. Think Beck tapped? I'm not sure. Run it again. Okay. Do not ever interlace your fingers like that. I don't want to say ever. Maybe there's a time to do it. I don't like speaking in absolutes in combat sports. But I can't really think of a good time where you're going to ever interlace your fingers like that. Either get a gable grip, an S grip, hand over grip, whatever you want. Interlocking your fingers. I can't really think of a good time that you would do that. He's going for a 10 finger here. If he is going for a 10 finger, his arms are in the wrong position. He needs to be holding the chin. His fingers should be, I want to say vertical instead of horizontal like this. Might still be able to get it, but I think he got the tap. Again, might still be able to get it, not efficient.